as mentioning what's talked about here on a radio program, even if, be a call-in, as much as writing your congressman. I know that's a waste of time, but you can flood their offices. I know I've written the president, okay? I get fan letters. Whatever you can do, because people, this is a war. Make no mistake about it, and we are going to be fighting an enemy that you cannot imagine. Okay? So we need help. We need your help.
Yep, over here.
Could we not get farther in meditation? Because our thoughts will change, and the prayers that we send to you to protect you with the white light, that's what's protecting you. Because we
Right.
people, I mean, have no strength, but we have strength to our thoughts.
That's very true. That's absolutely very true, and I appreciate everything you and others that I know in here that are working right now. Okay, that's very true. But at the same time, we need a physical presence, to show a physical presence that we know who you are, we know what your agenda is, we're going to stop you one way or another. All the love and light works with it. They complement each other. You can't have one without the other. That's the point that I was trying to make. And I do have a nasty habit of speaking too fast because my brain works faster than my mouth. And a lot of times it doesn't make sense. So you just have to tell me to shut up, say it again, slow down with it, and go.
It's my last question, and after I'll just offer one possible solution. I'm glad you mentioned that everyone has talents. I was curious how the rest of everyone here, as well as around the world, can identify and develop their talents responsibly.
It's genuinely widely accepted that everyone has a certain degree of psi abilities, that we're born with that. If you're asking me how would you go about strengthening or enhancing that, first of all, stay away from anything that says project on the beginning of it.
No problem.
Except for Project Camelot, of course.
All right, my mistake. Find a teacher. Find a teacher, someone who is a white lighter, a true white lighter, and work with them. Let them teach you.
Okay. And then the possible solution, it was with the conversation with Cynthia and another one of the guests. She said that, similar to what this individual was talking about, if we can send white light energy and love, call it prayer, call it what you will, to, it's a radical idea, but to the Illuminati or the leaders out there so that they can help to understand really what they're doing and so that they will have more love and actually change their mind to prevent unleashing such a super soldier force, as well as helping to shield them in the same energies that are shielding you so that the negative energies that are around them will not be able to be around them.
Well, you raise an excellent point, but however, believe me, the Illuminati know exactly what they're doing. To pick up on what you were running with, thought equals action. So, as the lady here said, with the positive thoughts, absolutely, you can manifest those positive thoughts into reality. So what you're saying has merit and it possibly has a chance. But in the meantime, we need to have some type of preparation if it doesn't work.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
I want to say something here. What we're talking about is awareness, okay? Being awake and being aware, knowing, okay, becoming aware, just the act of learning and becoming aware, just what we're doing right here, this creates the power, okay? It's not enough to just send blind light, blind love, okay? It must be intelligent. It must have perception attached. You must do more than just give the heart, okay? You must understand what you're seeing and why you're doing what you're doing. So knowing and putting that piece together, that's the missing piece, okay? And then it's awareness, okay? What you want to convey is the awareness of all the aspects of what's going on there, okay? So if you're loving consciously knowing all the parameters of what that means, not blindly, okay? So don't give your energy blindly. If you want to give your energy and power and light and love to the Illuminati, know what you're doing. Be conscious while you're doing it.
I want to tell you that in that respect, there's something that I've done in the past in a particular situation where there were so many people involved, there were so many levels of understanding. I really sat and I meditated and asked my contacts, what is it that I can send to them? So I sent one message. I asked for every individual involved to see the truth, to understand it, and accept it. Because the truth will come from universal understanding and not only truth on the level of life here. So the truth would be that they are doing wrong, and they would see it, they would understand it, and they would accept it. And then there is no choice at that point, comes change. So send them and send the world that the world sees and understands and accepts the truth. Thank you.
So awareness is its best defense. That's your defense, okay? Total awareness. That means when the earth and all of humanity is an awake being, one awake being, then nothing can stop you. Okay?
Good morning, gentlemen. Thanks for being here. Have either of you tried hypnosis to fill in some of the blanks or merge the personalities? I know it's probably a silly question. You probably...
Oh, no, it's not a silly question at all. It's a logical assumption that we had done that. And to answer your question, yeah, I did once. I tried to kill the therapist.
Oh.
The alternate took over and tried to kill the therapist.
I was going to volunteer, but... We'll save that.
This is an idea that some of us have actually bounced around for a couple of years, is if we can find a therapist who's willing to do this. I would have to be chained to where I couldn't move. And then you can do what you do, and but when the alternate is triggered, hopefully you'll be safe.
I'm game.
Okay, we'll definitely talk about it.
Okay.
I have a statement that is going to be very profound for you. I have contact with beings from other worlds, and I have my whole life. I have been, the government has tried to kill me because I am a product of a hybrid program they created. But recently, when I was in Laughlin, I was very blessed to meet a man who has been taken out of his bed against his will, forced on these ships and trained, and this includes his family, trained to use alien technology to kill. And Barbara Lamb, as some of you know,